Disgraced former Deputy Mayor Salim Mehajer is freed from jail but banned from social media and given a curfew. Disgraced former Deputy Mayor Salim Mehajer has again received conditional bail in court. Sindhi businessman Mehajer, 31, was ordered to comply with strict bail conditions in Burwood Local Court in New South Wales on Friday. These include reporting twice daily to police and living with his mother in Lidcombe. The former Auburn deputy mayor has been in and out of custody since he was charged with perverting the course of justice and conspiracy to cheat and defraud over an allegedly staged car crash in October 2017. At the time, Mehajer was on his way to court to face separate charges relating to the assault of a taxi driver. His most recent stint behind bars began last month for breaching bail conditions by using 2 mobile phones. Mehajer has since spent 2 months behind bars over the alleged staged car crash. In addition to those charges, he has been found guilty of electoral fraud relating to a 2012 plot, also involving his younger sister Fatima. He was also placed on an 18-month good behavior bond last month for intimidating his ex-wife Shola. Magistrate Michelle Goodwin set explicit conditions for Mehajer's bail, including a prohibition on having or using a mobile phone, no access to any social media or messaging platforms, or allowing anybody to do so on his behalf. He also must remain at a Lidcombe home with his mother between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m., surrender his passport and stay away from airports. The matter will return to court on July 25, 2009. Mehajer is convicted of possessing or attempting to possess a prescribed restricted substance and of possessing a police uniform. The convictions are later overturned on appeal. March 2011, Mehajer unsuccessfully runs as an independent member of the Legislative Assembly for Auburn at the NSW state election. He is subsequently investigated by the Election Funding Authority of New South Wales, which did not take any action against him. January 2012, Mehajer loses control of his $300,000 Ferrari and injures a mother and daughter in Sydney's West. He is convicted of negligent driving and sentenced to 150 hours community service. The conviction is later overturned on appeal. September 2012, Mehajer is elected as an independent councillor for the city of Auburn and later elected to deputy mayor. February 2013. His construction firm SM Project Developments is forced into liquidation by the auto over unpaid taxes. February 2014, a property owned by Mehajer in Lidcombe is damaged by a suspicious fire. June 2014, he is suspended from civic office for a month by the Division of Local Government for failing to disclose his business and property interests. The punishment is overturned in December. August 2015. The then-deputy mayor of Auburn marries his partner Shaw in the so-called wedding of the century. Mehajer is fined $220 by Auburn Council over the closure of Francis Street, Lidcombe. A petition is launched to have him sacked over the wedding. October 2015, several contractors launch legal action over allegedly unpaid debts, including the stonemason who installed a staircase at his Lidcombe home. The same month, he is pulled over twice in less than half an hour behind the wheel of an allegedly unregistered Ferrari. September 2015, Mehajer is re-elected as deputy mayor of Auburn, despite the petition demanding his sacking. October 2015, he reveals that he hopes to one day work his way to the top spot in federal politics. November 2015, Mehajer announces he wants to study medicine and become a mental health specialist, as he tells fellow councillors he had stood down as director from 6 of his 7 development companies. The same month, he is forced to defend allegations he intimidated the father of a Lint Cafe siege survivor. December 2015, the Australian Federal Police investigate Mehajer over allegations he forged documents to rig the 2012 Auburn City Council election. January 2016. He is suspended from civic office for 4 months for failing to disclose his financial interest in a property. It was found he voted on changes which added $1 million to its value. July 2016, Mehajer is reportedly investigated by police after he allegedly transferred $20 million to Lebanon. The same month, He is told he must stay at least 50 meters away from his wife Shaw until at least 17 August after police took out info on her behalf. August 2016, Mehajer refuses to reveal who videos allegedly containing threats of sexual abuse and death threats, made by him, were intended for. September 2016, he is banned from managing corporations for 3 years after losing an appeal against a ruling made by the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. November 2016, Mehajer is publicly arrested by local police in the Spanish party island of Ibiza after an argument with a taxi driver. April 2017, Mehajer is arrested and charged after assaulting a taxi driver outside the Star Casino in Sydney. Just hours later, he is charged with assault after slamming Channel 7 reporter Laura Banks' hand in a car door. June 2017, Mehajer's sister Fatima pleads guilty to 77 charges of electoral fraud relating to the 2012 Auburn City Council election. The same month, his property development companies, Sydney Project Group and Set Services, are placed in the hands of administrators. September 2017, Mehajer is accused of manipulating the courts over the approval of his plans for a Western Sydney shopping mall and apartment block. October 2017, he is hit with a $1 million bill after allegedly failing to pay for work on his Lidcombe Marble Palace home. The same month, Mehajer is rushed to hospital after being involved in a car crash on his way to a court hearing over the taxi driver incident. Also in October, a phone recording is leaked in which Mehajer allegedly threatens to rape a custom car mechanic. November 2017, police raid the Mehajer's home as part of an investigation into the alleged staging of the car crash on the way to court. Mehajer is arrested and charged with breaching an vow preventing him from seeing his estranged wife Shaw month. February 2018, Mehajer is found guilty of assaulting female TV reporter Laura Banks with a car door outside a Sydney police station last year. He is also handed a 3-year good behavior bond and ordered to undergo anger management counseling after pleading guilty over the taxi driver assault. March 20, 2018, Mehajer is declared bankrupt by a federal circuit court judge after one of his companies failed to pay a debt of over $200,000 to its creditors. May 17, 2018, Mehajer is given an 18-month good behavior bond after pleading guilty to intimidating his estranged wife. June 8, 2018, Mehajer is granted conditional bail and will face court again on July 25.